Fried dumplings. Then we've got the steamed dumpling. Can you get with that? All right. Here are the dumplings we use. Pork and vegetable. And we used also a gyoza. This is a different type of dumpling. It's a gyoza. So we use some of those. Vegetable and pork. Here are the little, this is the brand of the fish balls that we use to put in our soup. Here's our low sodium soy sauce. Hey y'all, it's Lady C, and we are in the place to be. Yes, tonight y'all, we are doing Asian cuisine. Compliments of my hubby. Ignore my nails, y'all, still gotta get them done. We got some Asian noodle soup with fish balls and mushroom. We got the noodles going on, we got spinach. And we got some bean sprouts in there too. Then my hubby cut up some cucumber. And we got our peppers going on. You know we always have that. And we have dumplings, y'all. He did some, let me pull it back. He did some that were steamed and some that are pan fried. So we got those. And we got a dipping sauce going on. And I showed you guys, like, I put some pictures of how we did this in the beginning, what we used, so you guys can see all that. So that's our meal for tonight, y'all. It's cold outside. We got some Asian noodle soup going on. I got a little bit of sriracha on deck. I might put some of that in my soup to give it some kick, or mix it in my little dipping sauce. So we'll see how that goes. And it's just basic sriracha. Ooh, hot my nails. Sriracha hot chili sauce. You know it's story time again today, y'all. So we got a story for you. And I'm drinking sparkling ice strawberry lemonade. So we're going to say a prayer and then we're going to get to eating, y'all. Dear Lord, I want to thank you for the food about to receive for the nourishment of our bodies, Lord. Lord, bless all my subscribers. And all of them, my old and my new that are watching, Jesus. And bless my family and friends. Jesus, give us strength, Jesus, to deal with the barriers in our life, Jesus. Just give us strength to go on and give us strength to do the things you need us to do. Amen. Whew, there we go. All right. Because I felt like I needed some strength today. Y'all, all that work I had to do for my job, I was like, Jesus, give me the strength to do what I need to do. I was like, it just wasn't happening, y'all. It just seemed like I couldn't get it done fast enough. Ooh, all right, y'all. Ooh, no, oh. I want to get I should have got a fork, y'all, so y'all can get the full effect of these noodles. Look at that, y'all. It's hot. Oh. Y'all, that is so good. It is ridiculous. Story time's a little long today, so I might need to start. Let's see. We are on part 4. My high school graduation and the start of college. Ooh. I was ready to graduate. You know, I graduated with decent grades. They weren't the best grades. Decent. I was smart, but I was more lazy. y'all, that fish ball's good. I was lazy, so I didn't have to do much to get good grades, so I didn't really do anything over the top. When I was in high school, I did just enough to get by. And so, you know, I graduated. And I was just going to go on about my life. I didn't have any big plans. I was going to stay in Delaware, Newark, Delaware, where I was from. And I was going to be with my high school boyfriend. It wasn't going to be nothing. Look at that dumpling, y'all. Look at that. I wasn't doing anything. I hadn't really thought about going to like a 4-year college. So, one day, I was just sitting around, me and my grandmother on a weekend, and one of my uncles came over. One of my many uncles. He was really my cousin, but I always called him my uncle. And they used to come over and just laugh and hang out with my grandmother. They were funny guys, you know, used to like to have a lot of fun. And you know, once my father died, they would come over every now and then. We're gonna put some sriracha on this show. They would come over every now and then to check on my grandmother, make sure she didn't need anything, everything was going okay, and check on me. And so they came over. My uncle came over and he started talking. He's like, you know, what are you gonna do? You know, once you graduate, what you doing? What you got going on? You know your uncles like to get all up in your business. And I was like, oh, you know, I really had nothing going on. I'm just gonna, you know, go to technical school and that spinach is good. I'm gonna go to technical school and I'm gonna stay here. You know, I didn't have no real thoughts about it. So my uncle starts grilling me. Oh, you need to get out of here. You know, no reason for you to stay around here. You need to go to college. So, he talks me into starting to research colleges, you know. And I had a cousin who was attending HBCU. For those that you don't know, that's a historically black college or university. So I had a cousin who was attending HBCU. So I said, oh, let me look at some of these black colleges, you know. Look at that mushroom, y'all. I want to show y'all something. Look at that. Look at that mushroom. That's good. So my cousin was already attending HBCU, so I said, you know, and I had gone to visit her one time with one of my other uncles. It looked like a good, cool place to go. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna try this. So I go ahead and fill out my financial aid forms. I did this by myself, y'all, because my grandmother didn't really know how to do it. She was not dumb, but you know, she didn't know how to do that. So I filled it all out, except for the things that she might have had to sign, and sent that to her. Then I applied to like 4 or 5 different colleges. Excuse me, I want to say, might have been, might have been Spelman. I think it was Spelman, Bennett, North Carolina A&T, and Norfolk State. Mm. So, all these are far away, you guys. So I applied to all these colleges. They come back. If I remember correctly, I got accepted to all of them. Okay. But since my grades were just mediocre, they were accepting me, but they weren't giving me scholarships. But, you know, I was getting financial aid, but that wasn't enough to cover the tuition of some of these colleges, because, you know, some of these colleges were pretty expensive. So, you know, I'm a Capricorn. Had to sit down with the numbers and figure out with the money that my grandmother had put away for my parents' life insurance policies, how much money I would have, you know, for these 4 years. So the way I figured it, I could go to Norfolk State because it was very cheap and I would have enough money to attend for the 4 years. You know, I'd have enough money to cover my tuition and my room and board. So, ooh, excuse me. So I went ahead and decided that's where I wanted to go. Okay, let me trying to remember. It's hard to remember all this. So off that issue I went. Now my uncles didn't play. They said they were gonna do something. They were coming through. And he came through for me. My uncle packed up all my stuff, drove me and my older sister to Norfolk, Virginia, taking me to college. Took me down. I got there, you know, I mean, I'm somewhere, you guys, I had never really been anywhere far, so I'm going from Delaware to Virginia. I don't know anybody, because my cousin who was there had left. So I'm there, I don't know nobody. So my sister, who is like a mother to me, starts to bawl. I mean, she's crying like, you know, because, you know, she's leaving her little baby sister somewhere where she can't get to me. And I was always the youngest and always a spoiled, you know. So, she's all upset. And my uncle's like, come on, let's go, we gotta go, we gotta go. You know, he's like, you know, you gotta make it on your own. And I'm cool too, you know, my grandmother raised me, you know, she raised me to be strong. So I'm like, hey, it's good, I'm fine, y'all get out of here, I don't need y'all, da-da-da-da. You know. And they left. And come to find out, I'll tell you the story of that also. My roommate ended up being one of my best friends in the world. Everything happens. You guys have to remember. Things fall into play. Because I always tell people this. Not that I would want my parents to pass away, but if it had not been for my parents passing away, I wouldn't have been able to go to college because my parents didn't have money like that. And I just say things happen for a reason, you know. My parents passed away. I got their life insurance money and I was able to attend college, which is something that none of my other, let me just see. One of my brothers and my sister had both attended college and neither one of them finished. So I was the only one, I am the only one who ended up graduating. So I say that to say, when you think something bad is happening in your life, oh, God has reasons for it. You might not know it then, but you'll see it later. Anyway, got off my subject. So, I got to Norfolk State. You guys, and I tell people this is the same thing I tell everybody when I went there. I had never seen so many black people in one place at one time. It just makes you feel some kind of way. It really makes you feel proud to be a black person. Just so proud when you see all these skin colors. Just so diverse and people from everywhere. I mean, you meet people from all different states, and I don't think I met anybody from different countries. Well, some of my professors were all like foreign. I had African professors. I had never met anybody from Nigeria. Had a Nigerian professor that pushed me to the limit, y'all. I mean, he gave us no slack. He didn't let us get away with nothing. And that was another thing about going to an HBCU and a small college. My professors knew me, you know, and you were able to go to their offices and be close to them. I'm a very big advocate of HBCUs, so. Anyway, I'm getting off on my tangent again. Yeah, you have professors from everywhere. All my professors were foreign. And all of that. But, being that, you know, so many people there. I mean, you talk about beautiful black men. Close your ears now. You talk about beautiful black men. Oh my gosh. I lost my mind. Do you understand? Just lost my mind. You just had your pick. I mean, just a huge campus of beautiful black men. I lost my mind. And I told you in another part of my story that one of my issues, I think I have a daddy issue, or had a daddy issue, was that I always sought out the popular guy. You know, everybody's hanging around. The cute guy, you know. I always wanted the challenge of him being my boyfriend. So, that's what I did. Standing around on campus, saw this guy. I thought he looked like Keith Sweat. I'm immediately going after him. You know, back when Keith Sweat was everything. Some of y'all youngers don't even know what Keith Sweat is. But I thought he looked like Keith Sweat. That's what I told my girlfriend. I immediately was like, he was going to be my boyfriend. I'm going to get his attention. It's going down. So for like 3 days, I think I stood outside of our dorm and tried to get his attention, walking by him 1,000 times, till he finally said something to me. And that was the beginning. I was like, this is my boyfriend. He is going to be my boyfriend. And I think that's a whole nother part of the story, because I had to, well, I'll tell some more of it that day, once I figured that he was going to be my boyfriend. I went upstairs and we had like phone booths, like, you know, where you make calls back down. Kids now, they don't know what a phone booth is. But I called my boyfriend at home and I told him, oh, we not together no more. That had to end. He was still in high school. I was in college with all these guys. I wanted this guy to be my boyfriend. He had to go. So we broke up. That day, I was like, that is it. He's gone. And we're still friends to this day. So it's not like, you know, it was a bad breakup. It just was the end of that story. And I'll have to come back because the rest of this is a very long story about my college courtship. So I have to tell that in the next part. But anyway, I hope some of y'all can relate to that. If any of you went to HBCUs, or if you just experienced the love of your life. Or what you thought was the love of your life. You know, I think back then I was just so big on, I had that daddy issue. I just was so big on, you know, finding men and them being so fine. And, you know, I was, like a lot of people used to say, I had a lot of book sense. I was a bookworm. I knew a lot of things, you guys. I could take a test. I had almost a photographic memory. I can't say that anymore. With age, that has diminished. But I had a lot of book sense. And this guy, he had a lot of street sense, which me coming from my little town, I was naive. I didn't have that street sense. So that played a lot in our relationship. So I'm not going to tell anymore because we're going to talk about that in our next video. So we're going to leave that alone. But I hope everybody is having a good day. I'm doing pretty good today. All things considering. If you guys have a story you want to tell, put it in the comments. If you want to let somebody hear my story, don't forget to press the like button, give me a comment, and share this video with all of your family and friends. Truly love y'all. I love doing this every day. Those are so good, you guys. I'm going to show you the inside of these. Look at that. That's the steamed dumpling. Oh, that's so good. I truly love doing this every day. My husband, he loves to cook, so I don't mind bringing the food. He cooks it for me, I'll tell the story. I'm trying to convince him to start his own cooking channel, cook prep channel. You know, and then I can continue to do my mukbangs with his food. He do the cooking on one channel, and then I present the food to you all in a mukbang. I think that's a pretty good idea. But we'll see if we can get him to do that. You all put some comments, you know, try to push him to do it, you guys. I want to show you guys what these are fish balls, and they're frozen. And we get them from the Asian store. I want to let you guys see what that looks like. It's just like it's a ball. I guess it's got dough on it, but on the inside it's just like fish. Oh, good. You take them and put them in soup. Like little balls of fish. And these big mushrooms, these were dehydrated. Look at that. You just put them in hot water, and you're good to go. My hubby makes his little sauces. He always makes sauces. He loves Asian food. He will eat it every day if I let him do it. He lived in Japan when he was first in the Navy. He loves Asian. But see, he's tasted the real deal, y'all. He knows what it's supposed to taste like. So he cooks up all these little flavors because he knows he has that in his memory bank. I've never been to Japan, so I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. But pretty close. Anyway, you guys, it's getting late. I've told my story. I share my food with y'all. Like I always say, stay healthy, stay happy, and always stay hungry. Not just for food, y'all. Stay hungry for life. Stay hungry for education. Stay hungry for love. Just stay hungry. Love y'all. Good night.